Hello, this is Dan Ferrisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. So happy to be joined today by Theresa Benson, who is VP of Marketing and Product Management with Mersive Technologies, as well as, of course, David Danto, Director of Emerging Technologies with IMCCA, for this collaboration today and tomorrow conversation with Mersive. Mersive, of course, is a recognized industry leader. So we invited Theresa on, along with David, to just talk about some of the issues of the day in the collaboration space. Really appreciate you being here, Theresa. Appreciate you as always being here, David. Thank you for being part of this conversation.
Thank you so much for having us.
David, you want to just talk a little bit about collaboration today and tomorrow, which is the kind of the rubric this is being conducted under?
Sure. Well, at Collaboration Today and Tomorrow, we're a supplement to Commercial Integrator publication every few months, whenever we feel like it, and we're going to be talking about history of collaboration, the future of collaboration, what people are doing to share content, what people are doing to do video conferencing, and having Mersive on to talk about it. Mersive has been one of the pioneers in innovative sharing and displaying, and I'd love to get some updates from you, Theresa, as to what people can expect if they come to visit your folks at InfoComm, or kind of what you're working on in the background now.
Yeah, so our team, thank you so much. Our team is going to be there at InfoComm. We absolutely welcome people to the booth. We are going to have some exciting announcements a little bit later in the year. And so the team is there to meet with folks, share a little sneak peek behind the scenes on what's upcoming, as well as talk about some of our recent releases. So earlier this year, we announced a new product designed for smaller teams, because collaboration isn't one size fits all. And then we also are going to be introducing, just after InfoComm, Active Learning 1.4, which is going to bring a ton of new features to anyone who's interested in AV routing with the Solstice platform. So I definitely welcome everybody to come down to our booth at InfoComm and meet with the team.
I'll definitely be there, Theresa. But I have to
Awesome.
say, I am very impressed with how fluidly you spoke about all of that, because I know you're relatively new to Mersive. I'd like to, congratulate you for that, but also learn a little bit
Thank
about your
you.
background, your new role, because it seems like you're really on top of it.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I am relatively new to Mersive. So I worked with the Mersive team in 2023 a bit, thinking about how might we reimagine collaboration. My background is electrical engineering. I spent the first part of my career in the semiconductor industry working on all manner of technology, whether it was consumer electronics, industrial, white goods, that sort of thing. Then I moved into industrial automation for a while. And finally, I moved into a role where it was software only. And we focused on things like decision automation, artificial intelligence, machine learning. And so all of those different aspects and all of that history comes with me to inform product strategy and brand strategy here at Mersive. So last summer, I started working with the team in a consultative role, just talking about where are things headed. If we had a magic wand and a crystal ball and could see where collaboration is really headed, what might we do? And so I'm so grateful to the Mersive leadership team that they endorsed that vision with bringing me on as their VP of Marketing and Product Management, because I'm excited that it resonates not only with our leadership, but with the people I'm out talking to in the market, whether it's higher education or small business or large enterprise. Everyone needs to figure out how to connect their ideas and share equitably. And Mersive has always, we kind of, like you said, pioneered this. And I'm grateful to be able to bring knowledge from all of these different facets to bear and working with our incredible team to innovate on what's next. Yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you.
Well, without revealing anything that you can't reveal at this moment, and we're all going to be waiting for the awesome announcements coming, talk to us a little bit about, the two hottest topics of the day. Talk to us a little bit about AI and a little bit
Mhm.
about security, because I think those are two things that are actually very important to the collaboration space. AI is a bit of a hyped up term, and it's like we have AI toothpaste now. I'm AI. I get a Scotch tape and tape it on, but they're
I know it.
we have to separate out the hype from people that are really innovating and thinking hard about that. So where's Mersive in?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. And I'm so glad you asked about security because it's not the sexiest topic. Everybody wants to talk about AI, but security is so important in collaboration technology. So let's talk about the fun stuff. Um, even the platform we're recording on today has some form of AI. And like you said, I mean, AI is in everything these days. The thing is, people, I'm sure, are going to be making a ton of announcements on AI features at InfoComm. Our chief product officer, Alan, and I have an AI background and an AI mindset, and the big thing that is most important to me, and maybe some of it comes from years in sales where I was deep in markets talking with people about the real problems they're solving, is we want to make sure that the AI capabilities we come out with are things people will actually use. There's transcript assistance, but how many times are people actually clicking that button on that product? Or, there's all of these fancy generative AI platforms that came out, but who's winning? ChatGPT with this very simple message interface. And so when Mersive introduces AI capabilities, and we are getting imaginative with what's possible and practicable. When we announce it, it is going to be stuff that people are going to say, well, why doesn't the platform that I just picked have that? And we're hoping it gets them to say, hey, why aren't we using Mersive? Because it needs to be intuitive, practical, and something people, will actually use. So I can't say a whole lot, but I'll say that we are definitely, we are definitely planning some really neat things that we think are going to be industry leading and dialed into exactly what people who care about secure communication, effortless communication, making environments safe and accessible for all, that they're going to really want. So that's the AI side of things. Now, the security side, like I said, I'm so grateful that you mentioned security because normally I have to tell people, hey, you should be worrying about this. You know, security is not sexy, but when we talk with leaders, and we actually commissioned a study on this, when we talk with leaders in the know, right? So we're talking chief information security officers, CIOs, VP of IT, right? You haven't heard me say AV yet, right? When we talk with those teams, security is absolutely paramount, right? An AV device, whether it's a collaboration device or a control system, if it's networked, it's a networked appliance on your network, it is an attack vector. It is an attack vector for anyone to get in and harm your system. Just yesterday, I was at the hospital, a family member is there, and I was talking with one of the nurses who are still recovering from a hack, at the hospital. Yeah, and so, who knows how these people are getting in. And I remember early in COVID days when people were doing remote sessions, there were all kinds of stories about people jumping into meetings, and doing all kinds of inappropriate things because they could figure out how to hack and get in. So we are taking security exceptionally seriously. And the message that I would want to bring to the AV side of the house, because they're definitely merging and coming closer together, is if your suppliers aren't talking about security and aren't investing in security, then you're probably talking to the wrong folks. Even Senator Ron Wyden just last month introduced legislation that would govern how collaboration platforms, whether they're software-based or hardware-based, should protect communications. I think a lot of people love the convenience of not having that HDMI cable, not having a dongle, whatever. They love all of that. And they're lulled into a false sense of security that they're sending information to a display, but they're actually sending information to a device connected to a network that is also connected to a display. So Mersive, the investments that we're making, the certifications and attestations that we'll be announcing later this year, the amount of technology that is literally in the box, baked into the design, is just going to further elevate Mersive's position when it comes to secure collaboration.
Thank you so much for that, Theresa. It
Yeah.
really does seem like Mersive is on track to be the industry leader when it comes to cybersecurity for collaboration. And I love just going back to the AI part, talking about focusing on AI that people will actually use, not just whiz bang, not just something kind of cool, but something that actually will improve people's workflow and improve their experience.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So many people are going to be telling you, oh, I've got AI this, I've got AI scotch tape. We will actually have, like, we can't wait. We can, and there will be benefit for facilitators, educators, end users, administrators. One of the things that we did in the Solstice platform when we came out with Solstice Cloud is build in some analytics. Well, imagine what you can do when you have a couple product leaders with a machine learning background, and you can gather analytics on utilization and then start to make operational decisions based on that and predict where and how and when certain things should be shifted around, or commercial real estate decisions might be made, et cetera. Like, we really want to dial it into the things that are going to make a difference, for the full stack of an organization, from that end user or student all the way to the CEO, CIO, and COO.
I'm really excited about Mersive Technology's future. I can't wait to see everything come to fruition that you've kind of hinted at. And welcome to Mersive. It seems like you're doing really exciting stuff and you have an incredible team supporting you.
Oh my gosh, we really do. The culture at Mersive is fantastic. And while it was the world's longest job interview, right? I'm so delighted to be part of what's next for Mersive. Absolutely.
We're delighted to have had you, Theresa Benson, VP of Marketing and Product Management with Mersive Technologies, and of course, my friend David Danto, Director of Emerging Technologies with IMCCA, for being here and part of this collaboration today and tomorrow conversation. My name is Dan Ferrisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. Please keep your eyes on commercialintegrator.com throughout the next several weeks as more and more collaboration today and tomorrow content starts dropping. Great content just like this. Till next time, we'll see you soon.